Hey, I'm here with Nathan Carter from the Gentry House. Nathan, thank you so much for what you guys do at Gentry House. And this is something from our 4 Calloway Christian office to say thank you, and hopefully it helps out this year.
Thank you. Yay! Oh, wow.
Yay!
I'm Nathan. I am the director at Gentry House. I've been there for about 7 months now. And at Gentry House, we provide transitional housing for families and individuals in Calloway County who are homeless. And more than just transitional housing, we try to provide them with a support system and resources so that they can rebuild their lives and get to a point of housing stability, economic stability, and just that security that everybody longs for. So at Gentry House, we really get to make a difference in people's lives, and we get to see that firsthand. So volunteers get to actually spend time with residents and get to know them and actually build a relationship, which is really great. It's not just a faceless kind of ministry that you do. Our volunteers do everything from helping welcome residents into our apartments. You know, they get the apartment ready, they provide a hot meal, they just kind of make them feel loved and at home. And then we have other volunteers who, on a more ongoing basis, spend time with weekly check-ins, you know, just calling and saying, hey, how are you doing this week? And some weeks people aren't doing so well, and they can pray with them and, you know, just kind of provide that additional layer of support that they might be missing in their life. When a family comes into our office, we connect them to housing first. We try to take care of that immediate need, and that way we can then begin to address the underlying issues. So as they live with us, we begin to see real growth, and they're able to leave us ready to be successful on their own. We've had families who come in and they don't have jobs, they don't have, you know, they can't even put food on the table. And by the time they leave, they are employed full-time, they've secured housing somewhere, and they're able to kind of take care of their family, their kids, and just provide, you know, what so many of us take for granted. So I've always been passionate about helping the people that fall through the cracks. The ones who they just need an extra hand. Maybe they don't need you to do it all for them, but without that little bit of support, they struggle harder than they really have to. So wherever I find myself, that's kind of the people that I'm drawn to. The ones that they may not want to ask for help, or they may not know how to ask for help. To be able to come alongside them and, you know, kind of ease their burden just a little bit, to me is a very powerful thing. From the time I was very young, I was always very involved in ministry and church, and I was taught from an early age that you just help people. And then growing up, we struggled sometimes. Sometimes we were the ones that needed that little bit of extra help. And so throughout my life, I have seen how somebody coming alongside you can make a huge difference. I wouldn't be who I am today if there hadn't been some of those influential people in my life who kind of showed me, you know, hey, why don't you try this? And kind of opened my eyes to possibilities. And so I guess that's why I